Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm here working on the Sand Viper Tamiya. You may hear as well that my chair is quite loud and squeaky, always has been. Yeah, just kind of got to ignore it really. So in today's video we're going to be working on this, just kind of giving it a general maintenance. Not what we were doing with the manta ray down there, but that actually had a problem with it. This one I don't think it's got any problems, but what we're going to do is going to actually sort my chair out. Is what we're going to do is going to look through it and see if there are any problems with it. I'm not expecting there's many problems with it. It gets used probably the most out of all the cars, but it's never had a problem, and I normally service it after every day. So what? Oh, not every day. Every time I take it out. So what we're going to quickly do is I'm going to flip you round, and we're going to actually look at what is part of this car, what electrics and stuff I use in it, and yeah, just some general facts about it. Right. So what I've done is I've taken off these two wheels for the back. And I'm just going to show you a little bit about the car. So obviously them two go on the back there pretty simply. So it's got the original motor in it. There's the ESC there as well. Futaba receiver and Kyosho servo. All pretty nice. So stuff we're going to do in this video. We're going to take this rear wing off. I'm going to take the body and we're going to clean them. I won't show you like the cleaning process. I'll just show you me taking it off and then me putting them back on. Because it'll be a couple of minutes while we do that. I'm going to then start, well not start it up, but put a battery in it. Make sure it all works fine. Make sure the servo works, because there was a problem when like stones used to get in there. Still with this cover on, but stones you just get in the little box, little bits down there. And just little stones, and it obviously stops the servo from not actually moving side to side. So hopefully that'll be fixed. Make sure all the screws are all still nice and tight. So yeah, that's what we're going to do in this video. So yeah, so first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the rear wing off and I'm going to take the body, and I'll show you in a minute without this car, without this rear wing on. Okay, right, before I start talking about this and what's happened to it just in that couple of seconds, by the way, if I ever repeat myself or anything like that on any of these videos, okay, I do look back at it, and so if there's anything I go over like twice to say, I've already talked about the servo before, and if I say it again, that's just me. I always just make sure I've got everything included, because I actually want it to look good and stuff like that. So what I've done is I've taken off this rear wing that goes on there. So under there is the same bit that I have on the manta ray. So what I've done is I've just taken basically the two screws here. Hang on a minute, I'm actually going to put these in my pot here. A little trusty little pot in there that I've got for my stuff, for the bits. So what I've just done is I've just taken them two screws off that hold the wing on the back there, and then obviously the body here. Body's not too bad, but still do a bit of a clean, but the wing definitely needs a clean. It's horrible. So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a clean, and then I'll put you back on after I've given them a clean. Okay, so I've just done a little slight change of plan. I'm going to leave them bodies to dry up for a couple of minutes while I just make sure everything's fine on this. So what I'm now just going to do is just go around all of them and just make sure they're tight, because I don't want any of these important bits. This isn't as important, but I don't want anything sort of important, especially when my brother's driving, to come off and then he breaks something that's worth a lot of money on there. So one thing with these cars is parts aren't exactly expensive, but you still don't want to be breaking them. So all of these major bits, stuff around the engine, the motor. Well, I say the engine, but you know what I mean. The motor all needs to be proper, tight and stuff like that. So even this one on the bottom here that I'm about to go for now, I know you can't see very easily, but that is tight. You just can't have them coming loose, especially stuff like this servo, the steering one down here. Say this one down here for steering comes loose, you won't be able to steer. It's quite simple, but you literally won't be able to steer at all. So there you go, that was loose. Now it's tight. It's probably best if you do this. I suggest doing this with all your cars. Also, one thing, I'm going to get this loaded up now. Actually, I'll show you quickly. I could get a... Hang on a minute, I need to find it now. There we are. I could get a TTO2 chassis type thing. So there it all is. It's 68 euros, and I don't know. It's on Tamiya. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know if it's one for me. A TTO2 would look amazing, but I just don't know at the minute because I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff. You know, delivery day 1 to 3 business days, so I could have it here on. So today. Day I'm recording is Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday. I could have it here probably on about Thursday, which would be quite cool because I can start up and rebuild. I can get it built up, but it doesn't come with any electrics. So I haven't got the only electrics that I think I might have. I might have a spare receiver, but I'm not too sure. I definitely don't have a spare ESC or motor. I sold them sort of recently, so I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's something I should get for 68 euros? I don't know personally. It's something that I always like the look of them, but I just don't know. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. It's a bit dusty as well around here. Let's get back to this. So while I just finish up, I think I've already done this one, but always got to be safe. Yeah, I almost rounded that then. Motors. Well, that was loose, that motor one. There we go, that's all tight now. So yeah, there's especially one bit on the back here that always came loose. So yeah, I mean, it depends like what you want, because like for me, there's about 3 different styles of RC cars. There's the buggies, Exhibit A, sorry. When I say R. There's the buggies like this one. This one in here is really fiddly to get into. One in there. I've got the wrong size, I think. Or am I going in the wrong? I'm going in the wrong end. I'm the wrong tip of screwdriver. There's this. There's stuff like the Creighton, which is for me considered to be kind of, you know, the big off-roader ones, the kind of truggy type ones, and you've got then like the nitros and stuff like that, and the petrols. So there's probably more than that. Then there's probably like 5 groups, but for me that's kind of the ones. I didn't even get this one because it's quite tricky to get to. Oh, that's tight. That's good. So yeah, for me there's just like different classes of RCs that we can go for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop this thing up. So I'm going to put these 2 tyres on top of each other, and then I'm going to slide this on top. No, we're not. Here we are. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on, please, 1 second. And I probably should cut this out, but actually no. Oh wait, it's off the ground anyways, aren't they? Bits in the end, off the ground. So yeah. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to whack the battery in from this one down here. From the Manto, there's my wheel and stuff, by the way, down there. Take the Manto battery out. This, by the way, has not been charged up since the last video when I put about 2 minutes in it, so this could literally last 20 seconds. So now let me just plug this in. There we go, we're plugged in. Flick it on at the bottom. Make sure, right. Servo is a yes. I probably shouldn't move my tyres there. Servo, yes. Make sure to give it a little bit of throttle here. Alright, it's all off the ground. Oh god, there's something stuck in there. Oh, I'll sort that out off camera and at the end of the video. So that's all good, that works perfectly fine. So basically what we wanted to do in today's video is to make sure that it all works fine still after not using it for a little while, and give it a proper clean up. So hopefully you guys have learned a little bit in this video. There's not really too much you could have learned, just kind of me just waffling about RCs and stuff like that. I know now I haven't cut this video up for a little while now, but you know, you get what there is. I'm now going to get the body, put it back on, put the wheels back on, and show you the kind of improvement that actually making the body has and what people like look at when you see an RC. Right, I have just got this back from drying it and stuff like that. I left it in there for about 15 minutes and stuff like that, and then I went in there and actually dried it all off with just a little bit of paper towel and stuff like that. Pretty simple stuff to clean it. as you can see, I've been able to get out pretty much like all the dirt and stuff's come out, just like scratches on the same for the rear wing, just like bits that actually can't come out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reattach it, and then I'm going to show you a before and after of what it looks like with a clean RC body and with a not clean RC body. So I'll put this back in. So basically all I need to do is put this thing back up and make sure it's this way round. Put it in there. Screw it back down with the screws. Jobs are good. Put that back on there and we're sorted. By the way to clean this, literally just a bit of water and maybe a little bit of soap. But not really that much. I just use water really and just like scratch it off, if that makes sense. I don't really use anything to it. So yeah, I'm going to take this, put it back on there. Jobs are good. So there we go. I've given it a little bit of a clean up. Put the controller there as well, just for a thumbnail shot in a minute. I've given the car a proper good clean up now. The back's all nice. The edge bit's all nice. I've made sure all the screws are all done up. I've given it a little run just to make sure it all works. All in all, I think this is a very nice little thing I've just done to the car there. I'm not going to do this all the time because obviously I like using them and I just haven't been able to use them because of COVID, and we're in tier 4 currently. It's going to feel really weird watching this back. So like 2 years in the future, like tier 4 was just, you know, different to how it is in a couple of years time. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe please guys. On the road to 200 subscribers, would be great if we can get there soon. So yeah, I'm on 112 currently recording. Hopefully it's going to be going up though as we go. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of this car soon, and also this when it gets fixed. And also the Schumacher that's currently in pieces, and possibly a mystery fourth, which I've kind of said quite a lot about. Possible RC, but I'm not too sure yet because I don't really know, to be honest. So yeah, thank you from me for watching. I'll probably do a couple more wrenching videos, but I don't know how many more I could do. I'll probably go out and actually use them and have fun with them. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye.